Hey everyone, good to see you again. Welcome back to BGM mode for the LA Kings, episode 3. Thanks everyone who watched the last two videos. It's been a good turnout so far. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. So, we are starting off October 3rd, 2021. And this is going to be the NHL debut for Quinton Byfield. So, I want to make sure that we're clear of the preseason. It looks... Yes, we are clear of the preseason. So the first game of the season is going to be against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, just before we get into it, obviously the owner is very unhappy with us because last time I did not do anything for him. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we have to assign the scouts. Yeah, that was a problem. He was not very happy. So, yes, okay. Alrighty. So, we're gonna see what are the owner's goals. So, primary, I don't think... Yeah, we already went through this. So they don't have any stretch goals for us. They basically just want us to have a good year. So we can take a look at the starting lineup. So Quinton Byfield is going to be starting on the fourth line because he's a depth forward. Now I feel kind of bad that Rati, however you say it, I know I'm going to butcher it a bunch of times, but he's still... So the role there is what you have to keep an eye on again. So he's still as an other forward, which means he really shouldn't be in the lineup. And I know Byfield is also, but he's a 78 overall, so that's getting him in the lineup a lot. And it's just, you don't want to see like a guy like this like really do badly. I know in real life, like most first overall picks, almost all of them go right to the NHL, but I just think like asset management would be something that we should do here. So, alright, so starting lineup there. Okay, Ryan Getzlaf, I feel like is going to be... I was really surprised he even signed, but I think he's going to be really important to us. Very, very weak lineup, but I am going to have Byfield play the whole season here no matter what. Spurgeon Doughty, Bjornfoot, and again we got Dubnyk there. Okay. Alright, we're going to get into the simming. But we're going to actually simulate, like live sim the game. And then we're going to look at how Byfield does in his first game. Alrighty. Sim the first period. Bjornfoot. Ryan Getzlaf gets his first as a king. Spurgeon. Rask is playing for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, sim the second period. Matheson scores and Kempe scores. That's funny. Now, Quick, we let him go and he's playing for the Penguins. Obviously, he just got Rask just got pulled. All right, I'll sim that period. Mata, Grunscombe, Furk, and McCann for them. All right. So it doesn't obviously Byfield did not score, but we're going to take a look at his stats just to see what kind of impact he had. So Byfield's first game, that's not bad for fourth line. Excuse my dog Duke just busting out of here. So Byfield got 11 minutes and 23 seconds of ice time, and he actually got his first NHL point, so awesome. Starting off good. 2 shots on net, no hits, 9 face-offs taken, 4 wins, so 44%. I know this is the first game, but, you know, that's a good start for him. Got his first point his first game. Hey, buddy. My cat's also walking around in here, too. So, obviously, yep, we won our first home opener, 30,000 funds added. When does the AHL season start? Okay, I just want to simulate the first game for the AHL 2 and see how Ratty does. So we'll simulate past the Tucson game. let's see what his impact was in his first game, because we definitely want to see a good AHL season out of him and possibly get him up to the NHL by the end of the year. So he did play, didn't have an impact on the score sheet, but -2, 6 shots. Alright, first game. But we're not going to do that for every game, obviously. I just wanted to see what their impact was going to be in that first game. Alrighty. Actually, let's not sim that far. Let's sim to the Boston game at the end of the month. Oh yeah, so a lot of, I think like the main cheat almost to be a GM is just to put the negotiating for trades and everything down all the way, and then acquire a bunch of first-round draft picks and just pillage your roster. So I don't agree with that. So Anze Kopitar's not happy with how the team's been performing. Yeah, me too. Right, Anze? I don't think you've been performing yet. Yeah, I'll ask him for suggestions. He's the captain, so you got to keep his happiness up. I think we can either improve our team or make a coaching change. Now, coaching changes I don't want to have to do right now because a lot of times it's bugged. I don't know if they fixed it, but like hiring and managing staff's really bugged. But I think we're gonna say we're gonna upgrade our top 6 because I think that's doable. If you look at it, like our bottom 9 is very weak. So if we can get someone in there to supplement it, that can really help it out and kind of soften the blow and the responsibilities for the players that are beneath them. Okay, and the coach is even saying we need a veteran presence. That's absolutely right. So he's kind of along the lines with Kopitar agreeing. Okay. So we're going to have to find a veteran guy over 30 years old. So that's what we're going to do right now. Top 9? No. See, the thing is, like, yeah, you can get a guy that says top 9, but it's better to get the guy that is a top 6 because sometimes it just won't fill the criteria and it'll say that you failed expectations. And that is not what you want. Top 9. Okay. Let's see about Nick Bukestad. No, he's not. We have the cap space, so let's see about Hornquist. What do they want for him? Okay. 2 years left on that. I think we could part with Kaliev because we do have Ratty coming up, and Hornquist will definitely fill a hole in that lineup. And they're 3rd round picks, so we can always acquire more. And I wasn't going to give up Tucker Tynan here because in 2 seconds we need that goaltender in the system. So, okay, I think we're going to go for this one. Bjornfoot got moved down. All right. So I probably just edited past that part of me scrolling through teams, but what do we got here? Okay. I think that's fine. We're going to look at best lines. Usually I just do best lines and then I go to edit lines. That's kind of so that I can look at the chemistry after. So that's good because Ryan Getzlaf is a center and he was playing wing out of position on the first line. And he's not labeled as a first line forward at all. So this brings the opportunity to get Byfield back in there. See, and you know what? I think we're going to keep Byfield at center right now, but a lot of the times is what happens is their center, see, he's low 80s for everything, but he is obviously an above average prospect, so his puck control, passing, offensive awareness, everything like that is 80 and above. 86. So he is capable of being that 4th line center, and we're going to keep him there, but a lot of players usually get switched over to the wing, and it's usually because of their size. Player that comes to mind is definitely Mitch Marner. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it like that. And from here on out, I'm not going to click best lines because I need to keep Byfield on that fourth line center because he keeps getting switched out for Anderson Dolan. So I'm going to simulate a little bit more. Again, I'm going to try to shorten these videos a bit with I'm going to edit out parts that maybe you guys don't want to see, obviously. Just the long stretches where it's just me looking. So Kopitar's happy that we kept our word. I couldn't be happier. Alright, and that's the thing, when you're playing with player morale on and you got big name players like this, you have to keep them happy because they will demand a trade. Alright, good. And I think Hornquist is really going to fit well. We have to keep that, you don't want the exact same record as last year, and you don't want that only like 20 win season or something like that. And we'll do headed coach replaces. Oh, Byfield is injured. Okay, for now we're going to do best lines, obviously. Until Byfield comes back. Gotta be careful managing those assets. Oh, look at, we are above 500. Oh, wow. Blake Lizotte still hasn't signed. We're gonna take a look at him, see he's holding out right now. We're gonna take a look and see what we can do. RFA, Lizotte. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna give you 2.150. Let's see if he'll actually join the team. In here. Oh, just want to make sure because it said multiple players are ready to be dressed. So I want to make sure that that didn't include Byfield, so I can put him back in. Oh, looks like he's healthy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So Ferk's 28, right? And the thing. Okay, you know what? Yeah, he's a good line mate down there. We'll keep him there. I was thinking about moving Anderson Dolan over to be on the wing, but let's just keep it as is. It looks like the team's doing well now. So let's see if we can get to the deadline. Okay, so Lizotte is no longer holding out. So Getzlaf's apologizing for how he's playing. Let's see, what does he want? More ice time. See, we can't move him to the first line center, obviously, because Kopitar's there, but you know what? I'm going to try to get him... No, I'm going to disagree. You know, he's a really good veteran, and he should be able to pull out of it by himself. He's very capable of doing that. We're actually looking pretty good here. We're not going to have a seat... Oh, so far early, as long as nothing bad happens, we're not going to have any... I don't think we're going to have a horrible season. We could even, don't want to jinx it, but maybe a wild card spot would be nice. Ooh, you know. Blake Coleman. See, you know what? I don't want to just be throwing around these picks like nothing. I'm going to say no for now to Coleman because you don't want to be pushing people down in the lineup. And I'm holding on to Spurgeon. It's very fragile back there, so. Alright, let's see. So, speaking of Spurgeon, he's injured. Yeah, so just let me know what you guys think about how I'm doing so far in this, because it's really fun having, like, I don't really like doing all these little micromanaging, but like kind of when I'm doing it for you guys, it's actually kind of fun. Oh, this is the minors, right? How's he doing? He's okay. think, yeah, no, we're gonna move him up. I don't think he's getting the opportunities that he's been. I just think the opportunity needs to be there for Roddy, because he just needs to be there. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about the goals against. That's something that I'm not gonna hop on right away and sacrifice assets for a short-term fix. I hit best lines by accident. Gotta go check. Right, Spurgeon is back. That should help with some goals against. Getting our top defenseman back along with Doughty. So I'm actually gonna pull Mata from the. Where is he? Where are you, Spurgeon? There you are. I forgot he's still kind of injured, but we're still going to put him back in there. Wow, he fell all the way to an 80. No, we're not a buyer. It's tempting. Sometimes when you see those, you think like, wow, that's an amazing deal, but then you're like, no, let's stick to what it is. And you can make the management really mad if you start buying instead of selling like they're saying. Best lines for Ontario, not LA. So what do you think? Do you think we're going to sneak into the playoffs? I don't know. We were above 500. No, I'm keeping Spurgeon. I got to start thinking about who we're going to be selling at the deadline. It kind of depends too. I mean, it might not be within my control. The owner might say, if we're close by the deadline, that we're buying. We're like a conservative buyer, so I might be thinking wrong here about selling off some assets on like 1-year deals. But that's the thing, a lot of people think like, oh, if you get a guy like Spurgeon and Doughty and Kopitar, like you trade them all, but like you have to have those players still, and like people have to be there to play. Okay, now we're starting to fall off. The 18-wheeler's starting to fall off. 54 games, we have a lack of, but what's it going to do? We're going to try to persuade them. Our lack of scoring is definitely something to keep an eye on, but I don't see this as our top issue. Our top issue is just seeing improvement and developing. I'm sorry, but I'm going to disagree. Why before the deadline would you be like, yeah, let's go get some guy to help us score? Like, we're a below 500 team. I'm going to fix the chemistry a little bit. Let's take a look at how he's doing. Oh, wow. It's tough. Tough. 5 goals, 6 assists. We're going to keep him on the pro roster, though. I said that, and I'm going to keep my word. What do we got? Extras for 3-on-3 lineup. Okay, we just have to put. Yeah, I'll put Mata. It doesn't matter. See, look at, they're just waving at our face. They're like, hey, you want some goal scoring? Give us Jared Spurgeon. Like, no. How about no? I think, wow. They're really lowballing us for Spurgeon there. Alrighty. He's back already. I think it was just an injured groin, I think they said. So. Bring Mr. Getzlaf back in. Get you back up there. Still a depth forward. Like, it's tempting to put him up to the third, but you see, Velarde there says third checking line, so you got to keep it as is. Pro Scout for, and I only want to see if you want to update your trade block. I'm going to keep the current trade block. Now we're going to the deadline. What do we have? Alright. Let's take a look. Forget who I even have on here. Spurgeon. Why do I have him here? How's he doing? He will. There we go. He grew 3 overall. See, Lizotte has such a high trade value right now. Should I capitalize on that? Let me see what. Oh, wait. You know what? He actually might leave too. because we had that much of a holdout. Like, he might not want to stay. Let's get Wayne Simmons on the block. Definitely a goalie. I'm thinking Dubnyk. Yeah, he has 1 year left. Okay, so we're gonna take a look and see what we can get for these guys. I can't even do it by. I want to see what they're offering for Blake Lizotte. Oh, a lot. Why does he have such a high value? He's so. Oh my God. They're offering me Matthew Tkachuk, Kubalik. Am I seeing this right? What is this? Oh my God. Poulin, Fitzgerald, Shenzhen, Nisimov. Okay. I would be crazy not to take this. Like, I don't know why he has such a high trade value. We're doing it. We're gonna do it. I don't know how this is possible, of how he has such a high trade value, but I'm taking advantage of that. What was that? That little, Is there a bug? And the offer's no longer there. Wong. Oh. Alright, I guess we're not doing that. I think we're gonna take this one. Alrighty. So it bugged out on the Tkachuk one, but not on the next one, so. Oh, who else was I trading? Simmons. Dubnyk. Let's see what we can get for him. No trades. Okay. Alright, we're not going to rip this thing apart too much because you can kind of get carried away with it. But, okay, those are great deals. I don't know what happened with that Tkachuk one. That was weird. Oh, look at this. Matthew Tkachuk and Mark Giordano go to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Yeah, we're gonna claim him. We just traded a bunch of people away. Alright, that is awesome. I'm gonna take a look at our contracts now. Oh, Bjorkstrand really didn't get any playing time. Well, he's going to on the Kings. Who else? Harley, that's who we're taking a look at. For sure. Alright, so got it up to the deadline. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. This is part 3, and I will have part 4 out tomorrow, and we'll see what happens if we turn this season around. I don't think we're going to get in the playoffs, but let me know what you think of my moves, and if you have any tips or anything you want to say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.